Love can be loud at the beginning, but silence is what breaks a home. In a small African town where morning smelled of wood smoke and roasted maize, Daniel and Amina began their life together very early. Daniel was 26, strong and hopeful, with big dreams of becoming a respected man in his community. Amina was just 20, gentle and full of laughter, her eyes always shining with belief in love. When they married, people said they were too young, but they did not listen. Love, they believed, was enough. At first, love truly was enough. They lived in a small house with a zinc roof that sang loudly whenever the rain fell. They laughed over simple meals, shared stories at night, and planned a future full of promise. Daniel worked hard, and Amina supported him with patience and care. They spoke softly to each other, and even when they disagreed, they ended the day with smiles. Then a child came. Their son, Kofi, arrived like a blessing wrapped in cries. His small fingers held their hearts tightly. Daniel felt proud, and Amina felt complete. For a while, their home was filled with joy again. But slowly, quietly, things began to change. Responsibility grew heavy. Money became tight. Sleep became short. Daniel wanted order and respect. Amina wanted understanding and a voice. When Daniel spoke, he expected Amina to listen. When Amina spoke, she wanted to be heard. But neither truly listened anymore. "You don't respect me," Daniel would say. "You don't understand me," Amina would reply. Their words became sharp. Their voices grew louder. Small misunderstandings turned into big fights. Amina began to ignore Daniel's decisions, feeling he no longer cared for her feelings. Daniel, feeling disrespected, answered with anger. Quarrels became common, and peace slowly left their home. Little Kofi watched everything. At 4 years old, he knew when to hide in a corner. He knew when voices meant danger. Sometimes, he cried silently. Sometimes, he covered his ears. The home that once held laughter now held fear. Domestic violence entered like a dark shadow. Doors were slammed. Words were thrown like stones. Love turned into bitterness. No one stopped to think of the small child standing between two angry hearts. One terrible day, after a fierce argument that started from nothing, chaos filled the house. Anger ruled. Control was lost. And in the middle of that storm, they lost Kofi. The house became empty in a way words could not explain. After their child was gone, silence returned, but it was not the silence of peace. It was heavy. Painful. The marriage broke completely. Daniel carried guilt like a heavy load on his back. Amina carried sorrow that never slept. They lived in the same house, but they were strangers. Love did not die in one day. It died slowly, through pride, through anger, through not listening. In the end, they learned the hardest lesson too late. A home is not destroyed by poverty or hardship, but by hearts that refuse to understand each other. And in that small African town, the zinc roof still sang when it rained, but no child was left to listen. Subscribe to this channel. Like, share and comment for more.